This is a nation controlled by Marxism and Marxist ideology, both by the Demon Rat Party. I will not call them Democrats. They're
Oh, go off, King. I'm so ready for this. Yes. Excellent intro. I mean, first impressions are tough, right? You know, when you meet someone, you never know quite what they're going to be like. But yo, this guy right out of the gates, excellent, awesome. Oh yeah, no, I'm here for it. Yeah, give him all the liquor, all the booze. I want him to have all of it, all the alcohol. I want him uncensored. You know. Oh fuck, I gotta watch these. Maybe I'll watch these. Yeah, I'll watch these. You don't even need to vote. I can skip over the bad ones. I want to see these ones. These ones look wild. Armed militiamen protest in front of the Texas Capitol in Austin following the U.S. Capitol insurgency.
Hi. Thank you. Hi.
All right, guys. Today we're coming here to the Capitol in Austin for many reasons. None of them good. None of them just. None of them right. Today, particularly, we stand in front of the Capitol to speak about the Castle Doctrine in Texas. Evidently, the Democrats would like to take the Castle Doctrine away from the good people of Texas to defend their property and their loved ones. Which means if somebody comes to your house or attacks you in your car with a weapon, you can't defend. And if you do, you go to jail. It's another tool of the devil. That's all it is. Another tool. They're going to continue to do this.
Ramping it up.
I'm fine with the Castle Doctrine. I'm good with it.
Like, up until that point, I was like, okay, it just sounds typical. This is what I'd expect. And then I didn't see that happening. Like, that, okay. I didn't think that would happen so soon. If I was putting money down, like, I wouldn't put that in my bingo chart. It wouldn't be like, oh, yeah, and in the first 30 seconds of a speech, he's going to mention Satan. Yeah. And that's why Satan did it. Like, what? I'm still learning about this law, sir. You can't just go right to Satan. Like, holy shit, slow down.
I'm perfectly okay with it. So are all these people here. As long as they get rid of their guns. They're protecting their house, our house, with guns. Why can't we? So we sit here today.
Yeah, thanks, Kubi Rails.
With the executive, legislative, and judicial branch of the government now run by people that are going to continue to pass laws to attack gun-owning citizens of America, which is unacceptable. We will not accept it. It will not go down that way. We will not have that. Bottom line. So the courthouses and the state capitals, if they want to get rid of the arms in front of the capitals and the courthouses and all that, we'll go for it. That's fine. We'll do that.
Wait, will you do the same?
The first thing they're trying to do.
Are you offering gun for gun? Is this blood for blood? We offer gun for gun. Take down gun, we give gun. Gun for gun trade now.
It's to take our
some Amprim
right
shit
to protect ourselves. That's exactly what's going on. Bottom line. They used Castle Doctrine recently in D.C. The Castle Doctrine that they used in D.C. killed 5 Americans. 5 unarmed, innocent Americans. Due to the lack of their planning on the behalf of the DC police. 5 unarmed Americans died because they failed to do their job. Period. They didn't only not do their job, they murdered innocent people. And
the Trump supporters did. They murdered them with their bare hands. It's very widely circulated right now. There was a lot of cameras. There was thousands of cell phones. It's not really disputed by anyone so far. Do you think that was a deep fake too?
as you see, the flags are half-staff. Who are they half-staff for? Are they half-staff for us? Are they half-staff for us, the civilians, the citizens of this America, this great country? No. No, they're not. They're not. They're demonized. The people that were murdered are unmentioned. Ashley Babbitt was a
the terrorists. The terrorists who tried to insurrect. You remember when that happened, right?
Veteran of the United States Air Force. Her murder is unacceptable. We will not.
Yeah, and confusing because she was well trained. She should have known what was going to happen in this scenario.
That will not go down silently. We will stand up against that kind of mentality.
This is a nation controlled by Marxism and Marxist ideology, both by the Demon Rat Party. I will not call them Democrats. They're
Oh, go off, King. I'm so ready for this. Yes. Excellent intro. I mean, first impressions are tough, right? You know, when you meet someone, you never know quite what they're going to be like. But yo, this guy right out of the gates. Excellent. Awesome. Oh yeah, no, I'm here for it. Yeah, give him all the liquor, all the booze. I want him to have all of it, all the alcohol. I want him uncensored, you know?
And the GOP has also joined them. This country would not have fallen unless the Republicans helped make it fall. And in my book, they are more responsible from the Democrats.
Hold the rhinos accountable.
They're going to be held accountable. We are holding them accountable. This no longer is a constitutional republic, and we are going to fight to bring our constitutional republic back again.
So you don't believe the protesters last week were
I know, he broke his one rule. That sucks. The one rule you had. I told myself, I did a creed. We had a blood oath. We spilled blood on the floor. I will never call them Democrats. Only demon rats. Unfortunately, in the following sentence.
aligned with your beliefs?
Let me ask you a question, sir.
I guess the insurrection is.
Let me answer that with a question. Okay?
Classic.
Were they unarmed? The people in DC were unarmed.
Yeah, well, it's illegal to.
Well, what do you mean, like firearms? Yeah, because it's illegal to carry that in DC. But they had pipe bombs. Do you like pipe bombs? They had those.
Armed at the Capitol, right?
It's
Just like it's illegal to have
That's
those
an
inside
illegal
the
law.
premises, right?
Okay. Well,
cannot pass
the
a
answer
law.
is they were unarmed.
Okay.
Okay? The other question is, why in the hell did the DC police
They built a noose. They built a noose from scratch. I mean, horrifying and impressive, but horrifying. Very, very horrifying. But they were not unarmed. Like, they didn't have firearms, if that's what you mean. They didn't have guns. But a lot of them were armed. They had bear mace, pepper spray. They were spraying the cops in the hallway. Like, come on. They built a noose. They built a noose.
why were they not prepared for that situation? The DC police are responsible for every death that happened in DC. Every one.
So just to be clear, though, you do not believe that they were associated with folks that are of the same, belief system as you.
They were Americans, yeah.
Oh,
and
thanks
they
so
were
much, Romeo.
patriots. Yeah.
Okay, so you do. So those people would be considered, they did break laws. They did.
They only broke laws because the DC police didn't do their job.
Okay. Okay.
That's it. People died because they didn't do their job.
So they.
Like, he's very patient. He's like, I'm trying to walk you through this one, man. I know, like, you can probably see the finish line. You'll get there eventually. I'm gonna try and help you out. Let's Let's work through this logical puzzle a little bit more. No, you don't get it. You don't understand.
Broke into the Capitol because DC police didn't do their job. The DC police
They
not
didn't
doing
break
their job.
into anything.
They let them
They
in.
were invited in.
Not only did they let them in, it's paid for by tax dollars. It's
Sure.
their fucking property.
Sure.
Yeah, well,
Sorry.
For worse. All right.
See, oh, you're not allowed to swear.
So-
Sorry.
That's all
yeah,
property.
they were Americans, and they were
That was
innocent.
Satan.
They were.
The ones
Regardless
that
of
spread
what
their
they-
feces on the walls of the Capitol.
Regardless of what they
were
did.
innocent of
Are you
not-
talking about the Antifa crew that went in there first?
Yeah.
Oh, there's Antifa. Okay.
Yeah, there was actually. That's been
that's
proven.
already
So,
been proven.
we want to debate that.
I know they're
You want to do a
bunch,
debate, or
but
you want to
that's been
report
proven.
something?
No, I'm asking.
Your
I didn't
eyebrows are
understand.
going up and down
First you're
like-
saying it was your guys, and now you're saying
The first
yeah,
people that
yeah,
were in there were Antifa.
Gotcha.
So there was two waves. The first wave went in as Antifa, and they were the ones who fucked everything up. And then afterwards, the peaceful Trump wave came in, and then they unfairly got called out. You know, it's unfortunate. If the DC police had been doing their job, you know, that would have sorted this whole thing out. That and Satan, unfortunately, Satan and the DC police.
And then the Americans were allowed to go into the kill box where they were murdered at. Bottom line.
Killbox.
All right.
It's been documented.
Patriots, the door was
all a
opened
fact.
in the back of the Capitol to let people in.
Yeah.
All right.
When
They failed.
Ashley was
they failed their jobs,
assassinated
and Americans
and
died.
murdered, there were other patriots 5-6 feet away from that cop. He saw them, and he turned on and opened fire to assassinate and execute a 14-year veteran of the United States, a woman who was unarmed.
So, if I was to take this argument and apply it to virtually any other scenario, if your front door is open in your house, that means that house is free to ransack. Like, you now can legally go in because the door was open. The door. Why did you open the door? If you hadn't opened the door to your house, I wouldn't be in here right now stealing shit and breaking stuff. This is on you and the DC police, and of course Satan.
And any city or state that passes a law that contradicts that of the United States Constitution is an illegal law. The problem is the corruption on the state and all levels within this government. They refuse to prosecute illegal laws, and I will not comply with illegal laws. What's your name, sir? My name is...
Sorry, chat's moving too fast for me to catch the name, but someone pointed out rightly, and I totally agree with this. The same people who are opposing the castle doctrine, because after all, it's removing our ability for self-defense, and should we ever see an open door, we're getting in there. Hopefully, you don't self-defend when we enter your property, which we have a right to be there, but it's on the DC police for self-defending and shooting the traitors. We'll get there.
Michael Paris,
Okay, and where are you from, Michael?
As
United
leftist,
States
thanks.
of America.
Are you?
I never thought I'd see the day come in America where the censorship it's criminal. It's criminal. And it's all to keep us quiet. It's all to control us. You've got COVID and how they're using that to control us. I mean, everywhere you look, they're trying to squeeze us
Here
out.
come the vaccines.
They don't want us Americans with a voice to have a voice any longer. It's got to stop. It's got to stop now for the sake of our future, our children. Their lives matter.
I'm here for our children today, our children's children and our children's future. We need to get involved in the school systems. We need to take our rights back from these schools that are controlling our kids and controlling their minds. It's going to take.
I'm not gonna lie, that was hella creepy. I've watched a lot of horror movies because I love scary movies, and there's a point in some scary movies where what just happened. But this one looked almost coordinated. But if we are to replay, why?
In our children's future. We need to get involved in the school systems. We need to take our rights back from these schools that are controlling our kids and controlling their minds.
was that just a little huddle in the background, and then like, all right, now should we all turn and creepily stare directly into the camera and posing like, yeah, let's do this.
It's going to take us to stand up and take our schools back.
Fuck me.
From the inside and out. We got to raise our children to get into school and teach what we're teaching at home. And it's going to take us to fight the administration. And I encourage you all to get out there and fight your local school district. There's such a thing that you probably don't know of. It's called a grievance. You can do a public grievance if you don't have children in school. You can do a student or a parent grievance. You file those grievances, call your local administration board, get in front of those school boards, let them hear. They have passed it on to TEA, TEA's passed it on to local school districts. They don't know what's going on. They don't know. It takes us to stand up and tell the schools what we want for our children, and we're not doing it, and we've lost our children.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you've noticed a ton of the different ones, right? We got the Punisher flag right here. Great. I haven't seen... I don't know if this is a play on the Proud Boys, because the Proud Boys also use the laurels, and maybe they've incorporated the Texas state. Or this could also just be of the state, I wouldn't know. I'm trying to read what this says on this one. I can see, go to hell, and I will go to Texas, Davy Crockett. Oh, when y'all go to hell, I will go to Texas. Gotcha.
We've lost it, and look what's happened to our world now.
Oh, yeah, and don't forget the zip ties, of course. Zip ties. Oh, those. Yeah, those are for Satan. I need them to ward off Satan. So it's my plastic cross. Yeah, that's why I have so many, cause Satan. So please don't arrest me.
So let's take it back, file those grievances, get in front of the administration, and let's get the curriculum back to being what it should be in history, real
Amen.
history.
You took a step today to stand next to me, not behind me, not in front of me. You took a stand with me today, right here in this Capitol. The place that's supposed to be working for us and you're not. The only thing I can tell you is that I will be here. I'll be here every week, every Saturday, until we have the numbers, and we have the influence and the capability to actually accomplish what we need to accomplish. And that is getting back to the Constitution that we all love. And that we
Hey,
demand.
Replicator Phil, thank you. Appreciate that.
If we can't do that, guys, there's no reason to even think about staying in the Union whatsoever.
Whoa, well, okay, there you have it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's sedition. So
It's like I said a little while ago. The contract's broken, guys. It's up to us and up to those people in there to fix it. If they can't fix it, then it's up to us to fix it. Bottom line. The only way we're going to do that is to stand next to each other and to support each other and back
this is like Let's Dress in a Rock, the winter edition.
each other up 100% in all good and legal things that we possibly can do. So that is our aim with the Southern Patriot Council and you guys and the rest of the groups that are going to be joining us. We have many, many more, guys. This is just the beginning. We have just began. You, all of you, are the ones that have forged and cleared this path starting today. And I'm proud of every one of you, and I love every one of you.
Fuck.
Amen.
All right, brother. Can I get your name, sir?
General E.
General E.
General E.
Thanks,
Yes.
Okay, and where are you from?
I'm from Texas.
Okay, cool. Thank you, sir.
Man. If you want us to advertise your channel or work, please go to weareserfs.com and email us a 20 to 30 second ad, and we'll take it on to the end of one of our videos to help promote your leftist channel or progressive something. Whatever you do.
To our gods, I'm Raph, Xander Corvus, and Schlatsky. We shall build golden idols in your honor. To our monarch, Tom Spiker, you have our undying fealty. To our lords, Jeffrey Lamb, Trevor R., Hans Josephin, C. Bartlett, Jimothy K. Meeple Beeps Jr., Bisexual Black Gamer, and Trofox, we shall carry your banners onto the battlefield. To our Knights of the Round Table, Josh Mickelson, Dylan Byte, Zach Christensen, Todd Buckingham, Todd Lajeunesse, Political Puppy, Jimmy Bignuts, Andreas Chitoro, Good Poon Hates Cops, That's Solid Poon Then, Dr. Zayas, Yoppie, Violent Orchard, Sophie Baby, Thomas Barrington, J. Fraser Cartwright, Goofalankius, Melissa Murphy, Nicholas Marks, Alexander Thaler, Ali Rada Jafer, Alex Gauvin, Radical Maniac, The Great Houdini, and Callie Kotka. We salute you.